Well, you know that working at Walmart sometimes makes me feel like I should call upon the powers of Rebecca Sugar. I don't even know what that means, but that's how I'm feeling right now.
Let me go. That tower was a real slog. I feel like I need to catch my breath just by remembering it. But hey, at least we got little things to look forward to. This was a request from the craftsman who made the ornaments, as I recall. Let us bring in the goods soon.
Hold on.
I hear a voice. A rumph. We're in quite a predicament. Barden? I don't give a freak about no Barden. Those are little dragon thistleberry. I admit it, I didn't believe you could actually do it. Here, take them. They're not for you as an actually wild option. They most definitely will. The message can be prepared quickly, so please just wait here a moment. If I don't want to wait here, it should be enough to ensure that everyone gets probably enough. Not to hear it. Hopefully they can make a full recovery. I can never pay you enough. Please accept this token of my gratitude. It's some money as well as some leftover medicine to help me to be useful.
Mission accomplished.
Mission complete. 26, maybe! Popularity 26. Perhaps now I can be forgiven. Forgiven? Some time ago, my son was attacked while patrolling the border. There was a medicine shortage at the time, so I could only watch as slipped away from the pain. This time I vowed to save those young lives, though I know nothing will absolve my sins. It won't happen again.
Yep.
If it does, I'll kill you. Young people dying on the front lines. Medicine shortages making things worse. It's not one person's fault. The whole country's gone wrong. We're working to make sure tragedies like this never happen again. I see. Is that what drives you to fight? Well, you can count me among your supporters, and I'll spread the word around for you. You? Actually, where's the other guy? I want to do him first. Do you pass time? I don't think any of this passes time. Is that a big, beautiful worm in your pocket? Or are you just excited to come to my aid? God dang it. Yes, I can tell just by touching it. The horn is capable of containing my limitless creativity. Limitless? You've been an enormous help. As promised, your reward. That's the wrong button. We're glad you're happy. Now then, it's time for us to set off. Wait just a moment. How would you feel about hunting other ogres for me? Forget what, how about hunt down lots and lots of ogres? Really? This isn't exactly a walk in the park for us. We're not exactly short on things you have to do. Oh, that's the case. I suppose I'll have no choice but to cross horns with the beast myself. The best crafters start with my rigorous selection of ingredients, after all. Just you wait, ogres. When I'm done, every horn you've got will be festooned in the finest figlery. Persistent, isn't he? You think one day he really will hunt down every last Orgus?
Say there.
Maybe. For real. What's up, stupid?
Amazing.
This guy says he wants to hear about something unusual. If we can satisfy him, we might be able to. He might return the deed. Have you ever tested it out, someone? You know the Forsaken Tower?
Aha.
Forsaken Tower. You mean the legendary tower north of the city? Have you truly been there? I've never met someone who's ventured inside before. And you'll tell me of the monsters you've battled and you've countered in the halls, will you? Nothing for it, I suppose. I'll pay your price, storyteller. Shall we decide on something of comparable value to this tale? Cash? Yeah, yo, give me some paper, man. Yeah, I'd like the deed. The therapist who found the Night Prowler asked us to get back his deed. It was collateral for his loan, he said. That reprobate has you running errands for him. Well, no matter, I suppose. Take it. Huh? Just like that? Well, it's hardly worth much in the first place. The only reason I've not yet returned it because he broke his promise to me. How's that? I promised to lend him money as long as he entertained me. But as of late, he's become a thoroughly boring man. But enough of that. Come now. Tell me a story to excite my very soul. No thrills, no deed. Decided telling my many adventures in Forsaken Tower. I say, I've certainly heard the name August, but a monster that walks like a man. Truly fascinating. Have you ever heard of a goblin? Yes, a thrilling tale, well told. I applaud you, young sir. Thus have you saved me from boredom. As promised, here's your deed. Do take it.
A fine thing indeed.
Sending an elder candidate, here I am. The very idea. I suppose he's still capable of piquing my interest after all. Sounds like you've known him for a while. I simply loaned him the money. He needed to establish his business. He built his way up from having absolutely nothing. So I had high expectations, but he sold the tavern just as the money started rolling in. Didn't hesitate for a second. Told me there was no sporting it if he won without trying. Wait, he sold it? He's not even in charge of the Night Prowler anymore? It made it sound like he was still running the place. I feel like he's fast-talked us into this. Oh God, this was surprisingly fun, young candidate. You're an interesting fellow. The kind I wouldn't mind throwing my support behind. Bruh. Well, I guess we ended up with an older supporter somehow. Anyway, we better head back to the Night Prowler. Bro, what the freak do you mean? You see, this is what confuses me. Because people be so freaking racist in this game. Just to turn around after we do one favor for them. And they don't even say bullcrap like, that was a pretty nice favor. For an elder. Oh, yes, that's my deed without a doubt. May I have it? Sure. Ah, my most treasured friend, thank you so much. With this as collateral, I'll be able to start a brand new business adventure. Hey, by the way, I heard you don't have anything to do with the Night Prowler anymore. You were talking about it like you ran the place. I didn't tell you I was the place's founder yet. I did tell you I was this place's founder, yes? Not its proprietor? I certainly didn't mean to misrepresent myself, because of a naturally silver tongue, I suppose. And now the reward I promised you. Bro.
Mission accomplished.
That's dope. What is that?
Thank you.
I'm glad I asked you to fulfill my request. There really is nothing like having reliable friends, eh?
Come on.
I keep telling you we're not friends. Quit trying to be all slick. Don't you regret it? Business is booming now. If you kept it, you'd be sitting pretty on a huge pile of cash. For what? To doom myself to a life of boredom and lethargy. Like any other slug of a noble. No, life's too short for that, my friend. Better to find new challenges in life than to waste my years basking. And what better challenge than to help my dear loyal friend become our next king? Yeah, thanks for your support. Think nothing of it. Thank me when you've actually put your Elden rear in the Clemor seat, eh? Now that's a challenge. I'll be rooting for you. If you ask me, this guy and that noble aren't that different. Always chasing after something exciting and new. Well, seems like both of them have taken a liking to us anyway. Can't complain. Heck yeah. I suppose I can go hang out with someone. You know, after they did Persona 3 Reload, I'm kind of confused as to why they didn't, do full voice acting. Spawn to see.
Hey.
Ah, hello. There's a plan for today. Get restless too, but I suppose it's important to let off steam. Say, have you got some time right now? It's about what we discussed last time. I know I must head to my village to seek clues about my inheritance. But I freeze before I can get the chance, before I can take the first step.
Oh, right.
Well, if you're sure. Then I suppose now's a good time as any. My home, the village of Haliaetus, on the outskirts of Grand Trade. As well as the runner, please extend my apologies to the rest. With the runner, we could make it there and back before dusk. No, I can't help but feel guilt for requests for such a personal matter. I could have done this a lot earlier, I just realized. Aww. With Stroll leading the way, we arrived at last to his childhood home of the village of Haliaetus. Doesn't look like anyone has lived here for a very long time. Chilling sight. Traveling here by gauntlet, but I think we're practically next door to the capital. Yet I fled for my life. The nearest settlement about leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. Probably hard to tell now, but this is once the village's main road, full of people crossing every which way. You used to be able to see the mountains cresting the horizon above rooftops. It was beautiful. Could have seen it like that. I know I'll see it someday.
No.
It's been 7 years since that day. Feels like forever ago. Yet, only a blink of an eye at the same time. Afterward, I was shuffled between various relatives. Nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, of the burden I've become. But to the site of our manor, I found was rubble. A few walls were sort of standing, but it was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except, I discovered a letter.
Take this.
It was a corner of my father's study that seemed to have been designed to withstand a fire. I found a box with a letter inside. I recognized the writing as my father's. Ooh.
Hey.
I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. I have no doubt, I have no doubt this is his will. And I know I must read it, but I'm going to go over there to that alone. But would you mind waiting nearby? Don't be such a baby. It's okay to be nervous.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
Thanks.
Thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side. I waited nearby while Stroll read the will. Or a farming. Well, it's a good thing we found this. Seems I do indeed have an inheritance. The will said the family's treasure was dispatched to the royal capital. Well, what are you waiting for?
Well then.
Let's head back and find it then. Yes, but I'm afraid we'll need something a little more specific than the capital. The letter is unfinished. How could it be? No one expected a murderous, rampaging human.
Damn it!
Darn it, if only...
Sorry.
Sorry. If I think back to that day. My father names me as the sole heir of his estate. He even addressed the letter to my beloved son, Leon. Feel only shame. Such endearments. But as it stands now, inheritance has but one purpose: to repay the debts owed to my parents and my people. So, if they would see our house rebuilt...
Oh, definitely.
My nose is going crazy right now. I'll be whatever they want me to be, noble of prominence or otherwise. If I can make the people speak the name of House... Haliaetus, there we go. Anyway, with reverence. And once it lives on to the tips of everyone's tongue. Maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words of my beloved son. Daddy issues! Never imagined the day would come that I'd come to terms with these feelings. I owe you so much and more. I sense Stroll's deep in trust and its determination on his destiny. Oh shoot! Dab me up!
I must use my nobility for good.
Typically reduces the mad cost of studying the warrior. But it reserved the amount of experience Stroll gains increased. Heck yeah. So now I can freely bench both Hulkenberg and Stroll. But first things first. I'm sure he entrusted the inheritance to someone in the capital, but I have no clue who that might be. Tell me about your father.
Say,
What's your father like?
That's...
He was a big man. Very fat. And so much so that standing next to my mother made her look teeny. But despite his size, he solved his problems with his head. He never treated people like lesser than him. In fact, he used to hand-pick the fish he would bring back to the household as gifts. Grantrad was able to source fresh fish from Briarhaven, but in Halia, they were a rare feast.
Aha!
Maybe I'm onto something. He spoke highly of the fish market, so he must have gone to the same one every time. Maybe they'd remember him. And maybe that may be our best lead. I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Grand Shrad, you'll help me and walk in my father's footsteps. Will you help me walk in my father's footsteps? Goodness. It could still turn out to be fruitless, so I'll need all the help I can get. I have one more thing I'd like to attend to. I think we're at a good stopping point for today's, I suppose. Besides,
Let's head back.
I did not read that. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot about Alonso. I completely forgot about bro. Brigitte. Okay, do I hang out with this random con man I found across the street? Or my wife? Who the freak is you? An Elden kid. You must be of Lady Brigitte's contacts then. I am. What's it to you? I've been inside to stand guarded. She told me not to let anyone but an Elder kid through. And you're an Elden, sure as anything. No return to you anyway. No return to you anyway. So, come in, lass. Wow, I might actually be stupid. That said, no reason to turn you away. Oh my god. Hi, Brigitte.
Oh, I just found a bottle of baby oil, bro.
Oh! Got to go to the Diddy party? He's gonna throw one after he got released for whatever goddamn reason.
Are you serious?
I don't know why you're scared. You're not getting invited.
Yeah, but like just...
I just came back from a Diddy party. Should have been there. There was fucking balls everywhere. Anyway, I didn't expect you to show up. You hear the cries?
Everyone!
Anti-Ignite the terrorist hideout has been burnt to the ground. Local village a front for criminal fiends. Torched thanks to the renowned Igniter merchant Lady Brigitte Lycon.
This time!
Oh! Those fearmongers cried of the dangers of magic igniters and planned to raid our royal capital, Grand Trad, once its people are unharmed.
Hear ye! Hear
However,
ye.
they have been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic igniters. 3 cheers for Lady Brigitte! 3 cheers for magic igniters! Bruh. There you have it. Burned to the ground! What do you mean burnt what do they mean by burned to the ground? As the choir says, the entire village went up in a sea of fire.
Wow.
It wasn't you, was it? I didn't do anything. Oh. It did? But the people I met at the village, dead now. Oh! You mean those cute little fellas at the village? Oh! Oh! Well, don't that suck?
Those people.
They were no anti-Igniter group. It was the Sanctus Church, or rather, those who perform its dirty work. They want the world to see that Igniters are the only defense they have against the violence around them. So they set a village ablaze to prove their point. And by taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme, making it look like the work of an anti-Igniter group. They knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible.
You get it.
In short, this is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total unquestionable obedience. What will you do? Killing some churchmen won't change anything. Not when the whole institution's run. This world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance. And the ones who shaped it are the wealthy few who sit atop it. In other words, the church.
In those days,
I had friends of my own once I was a child of poverty. Even through all the sludge and mire, we survived together, broke bread together. All died slow. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church wielded... Yes? Yes. I don't know what that word is. Editor Silver, help! The strong and takes from the weak, their wealth and their lives. I remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided from here on I'd be doing the taking. If the weak always die, if they'll lose everything, then I'd become strong. I'd be on the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. Threw away my heart. Threw away my hope, and now clawed my way back. Made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. Still, even once you climb out of evil, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. It never ends. Oh, shoot. Far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure that they no longer tear things from my grasp? I'll be your head next, so I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whoever they need me to be. Can't give in to fear.
Listen.
You're scared. You can't give in to them. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! All you must have been through. How can you live a life like that and still believe in light in this world? Why won't you let me give up? Vegeta's vulnerability and her desire to be saved bring pain to my heart. Correct! I'm suffering currently.
why did you?
Oh boy, seems the exchange rate will improve further due to the effects of merchants marked down. I haven't used an igniter shop since I started the game. When you think of this world you want to create, what do you imagine there? Hope.
Right.
Sounds a country too bright for me. I wish I could have a heart like yours, strong and beautiful. I calmed Brigitte down and waited until she fell asleep before I left the room.
Let's go.
Where's the fish guy? I gotta find the fish guy. Unde está? Wait, hold on. This is the market now. Do you happen to know anyone around who sells fish? You have some questions about fish. Fish, is it? Any fishmonger worth your coin in Grand Trad will be in the market. I sell a fillet once in a while, but it's not my expertise. You'll find one if you keep your eyes open. And while you're at it, how about one of my fine cuts to compliment that fish? What's up?
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, one and all. If it swam in the rivers or seas, I've got it here. And it's all fresh as the ocean breeze. Apparently Shoal's father frequented the fish market. I know he was a doting parent, but I don't really do his own shopping. The Count of Haliaetus? And just how do you know such a great man? You're acquainted with his son? Really now? Hate to break it to you, lad, but you're an elder. And Claremont nobles aren't really known for befriending your kind. Do you have anything of his? What are you playing at? Some manner of con. I'll make it known far and wide, especially if it concerns the Count of Haliaetus. He saved my skin once in some pain in the butt nobles started making accusations about my produce. He happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gather, he was the only one in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that? A nobleman buying things for his son. Like father, like son. He helped me out too. Blimey, you really do know him, don't you? Well then, I know another merchant to speak to. He did a fair amount of business with the Count. That day, he said he had an appointment to meet with his merchant in front of the Regolith Grand Cathedral. Oh, that he bought fish first, eh? Oh, yeah.
And what do you want?
What do you want? You're not one of my clients, and I only do business via referral. Joel's father went to meet a merchant in front of Regolith Grand Cathedral. Could this be him?
So foolish.
Indeed,
to
I
rouse this
was
great pity.
acquainted with the late Count of Haliaetus. Oh, is that so? You say you know his son, do you? The Count was a truly honorable, upstanding man. I doubt any of his would affiliate with riffraff like you. Merchant suspicious of me. Do you think fish stink? Thanks to my overwhelming imagination, I was able to choose words that convince the merchant I have no ill intent. How interesting. Yes, they do indeed stink. The Count would often buy fish himself, and then show up to our meetings with them in hand. Huh? Amusing as it was, I worried about how he would keep them fresh. That stirs some memories. The Count of Haliaetus, that I remember, was a magnanimous man. He was genuinely kind to more
Our
than
business
he
is
meant.
done.
Perhaps I should have learned from his example. Very well. Tell me your story and I will listen. See, must forgive my suspicion. You truly are a friend of his son, aren't you? I do apologize, but surely you understand my caution. Word of his lost inheritance has spread, and Con have tried every trick in the book
I
to
do
claim it.
appreciate your assistance.
I have indeed been entrusted with the inheritance, always meant for his Count son. Please give him that message. All the rest of the details I'd prefer to share with him directly. Please bring him with you when you're able. Will do. I'm the person who was entrusted with the Count's inheritance. I should let Stroll know immediately. Stroll! Stroll! Stroll!
Hey,
Hello. What's the plan for today? The merchant that Stroll's father entrusted him with inheritance mentioned he wanted to talk with us. Perhaps I should talk to
do you think?
Stroll. Any luck finding leads on the inheritance matter? I found the man holding it for you.
huh?
Have you? You must take me to him so we can talk. Bro, excuse me. It's nice to finally meet you. Oh, well, we have met, but you're just a babe in your mother's arms. Funny how much you've come to resemble them both. Your father and I did charity work, providing aid to the downtrodden. It was hardly lucrative, but I was just quite taken by the charisma. Apparently, Stroll's dad had rees. Had some unspoken rees. Anyway, now the kids have left. He did charity work in the capital. I hardly knew his business here, to be honest. My connection to your father is ultimately what led him to entrust your family fortune to my guardianship. I'm pleased to find...
No.
I don't mean to pry, but you decided what you will do with it.
That is...
I had thought to use it to rebuild our house, but to hear my father use his fortune to help people, I'm having second thoughts. The refugees of Haliaetus are struggling to survive without permanent housing, and knowing this, I would put these funds to the needs of my house. It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory. I wouldn't be able to tend to their hardships for many seasons to come. You are truly Stroll, lad. Right down to your father's strength of character. If I might be so bold, allow me to present you with an option. It would work thusly. You purchase a parcel of land of your pick from the gentry. Many are in desperate need of coin and would easily part with the estates they cannot sustain. You could then offer this land to your people to build upon. Would that not give them solace? that kind of feels like gentrification.
True.
I see the wisdom in it, but can't imagine finding such an ideal expense in such short order. If it's the negotiations you are concerned about, that is where I come in. Perhaps you've heard the name Lord Hydron, best known for his piety. He is well versed in such matters. You have anyone else? Is there anyone else you might know? Ah, so you know him. Well, I appreciate why you'd recoil from him. But for an occasion as this, he would be a potent ally. I dare say he would be precisely the savior you need to realize ideals. Ideals, you said.
Yes.
I apologize. I'm just caught off guard by how quickly these tides changed. I'll gladly accept your generous offer to aid me in negotiations. Sucks that Gigris is the only guy that can help us out, but you know, we won't. Hope is only one step behind their conscience.
No.
Wait, is that what he said? Hold on. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. There we go. But I hear my mother and my father say often. They practically bludgeoned me with it. What does it mean?
That's...
It means that if you believe in your cause enough to see it done, we'll find a way. Something like that, anyway. If I can procure new land, all those people could return to some semblance of their lives they were forced to abandon. They could all go back to a time of peace before the human attacked.
just...
You have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you? If treachery claims the throne, this whole country will fall to ruin. I'll have no hope of saving the people of Halia, let alone realizing my ideals.
Hey.
In other words, the future of many depends on our fight. Our hopes lies on you, Captain. I can see Stroll's deep-seated trust in newfound resolve.
Whatever burdens you carry, I'll
Let's
carry
go.
them too.
Battle forces. There's no gain experience at a normal rate. Is there?
Thank you.
I owe you my thanks for discovering the man safeguarding the inhabitants. It was surely no easy feat to fight him.
You're a lifesaver.
Tolerance points. Yes, sir. Rank 3 tolerance. Now I'm rank 3 in everything except eloquence, which is still at rank 1. 'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, take up the mantle of benevolence, which shall spur thee to aid thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindred with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
That reminds me.
If you don't mind me asking, did you hear anything else about my father in the search? He loved his son. Only that he loved his son to the ends of the world. Come off it. You've gone a bit over the top with that one. My father in the same position as I am now, I wonder what he would do. I also wonder that. I returned to the others with Stroll, deep in thought. I'd like to know more about him. Sure, let's talk. Wonder if Alonso is even his real name still. On, man.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? I'd like to hear about your journey so far. If you wouldn't mind telling me. You have certain information I'd very much like to know. What's that? With an outpouring of wisdom, I briefly outlined my journey so far for Alonso. Ah, how very intriguing. I'm very keen to know more of these experiences. If you'd indulge me, have you some free time right now?
Yes.
Oh, you are marvelous. Thank you. All right, follow me. I know a great spot. Alonso asked me to tell him about some of the things that happened on my journey.
I see.
Ah, I see. Very intriguing. So an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get a hold of accurate information pertaining to the world of magic and the Tournament of the Throne. Information's quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason to meeting you has been such a boon.
Understand?
In fact, if you really wanted to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes for info you can use. Quite effective against blackguards who hide their misdeeds. Naturally but outstandingly so against good, upstanding family folk. I don't know why I paused that long. You don't mean to threaten them, do
Of
you?
course.
I know it's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a pointed end. A villain will always strike where it hurts most, like snakes, and those I associate with are usually the most venomous kind.
Hmm?
Speak of the devil, here comes one such associate now.
Oi!
How's the client situation going? We've 20 at present. No delays securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made so should any default on payment. So you're not old dog. You know, my lord, I have taken a shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move, and I promise I'll flay you alive myself. Understand, Cuculus? Your name is
Ridiculous.
Cuculus. He's an underling of the landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious, as you might expect, and for some reason, he still doesn't trust me. Can't blame him, really. Said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a huge fortune. Ambitious sorts all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in the world. And this landowner is their lender, turning tidy profits. I am his middleman. Of course, the landowner only lends because he knows it will collect. So when he realizes he can't, why, that's an awful lot of money to disappear into the void. That's your aim then.
What?
That's your plan all along, isn't it?
Now then.
I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in my coffers eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're the one playing them themselves. When all said and done, it'll be his loss and my gain. And I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. Interesting plan there.
Wow.
An interesting plan there. Maybe. There's a fortune in it for you until I have your yet. Oi, Alonso! Chill!
Yes.
Don't worry, he has my confidence.
Listen.
That flunky you talked to earlier, he's stupid around the village. Learn me?
Hey.
I gave him a slip before he saw me, but this is bad, Alonso. If he finds out you're connected to the village, then...
No.
My hometown or not, there's no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. He'll turn up nothing. It'll be the end of it. To relax.
Yeah.
The same, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to the statue soon. Lucky of his. I hadn't imagined him to move so quickly. Even went as far as digging up my roots. Ugh. Everything alright?
You...
Which comes to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. I'm trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm bilking from that landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. I've got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It would save the whole poverty-stricken village.
Hey.
When are you free? How about you come check on the village with me? I've got a strange nagging feeling. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Sure, I'll go.
Thank you, truly.
Yes, of course. Thank you. I owe you one. I can feel Alonso's genuine gratitude and deep trust toward me. hometown is a small village. In fact, it's nearby. In fact, if it were up to me, we'd head there straight away. Last, I know you have a schedule of your own, so I implore you, please, do not delay for long. I will be waiting. Indeed, and I will do the raid on his house in a few. And by in a few, I mean next time I play the game, baby! Because I'm ending the McFreakin' video, baby. I am so close to the screen, and yet...
If you made it this far in the video, if you made it this far in the video, if you made it this far in the video, if you made it this far in the video, if you made it this far in the video...